Hey everybody, it's Hayden here. I'm the Student Life Director at the Orchard Church, and I'm super excited to talk about all the information that you need to know about going into Winter Retreat 2021. It's going to be a great weekend, but let's go into some of this stuff as far as safety precautions, what we're doing COVID-wise, what you need to bring, all these different things, okay? So let's dive into that together. So for the itinerary, what we're going to be doing is you need to just go ahead, come to church on Sunday, all right? Worship with us. Let's hear a good word from Pastor Stephen. Let's sing great songs led by our worship team, and then we're going to go grab some lunch, go get you some Taco Bell or Bojangles or whatever you want, okay? And then be back here by 3 o'clock, all right? 3 o'clock, because we're going to be leaving at 3:30, so we need you here at 3 so we can load up the vans and do some other things I'm going to talk about later. But be here by 3 o'clock this Sunday, January the 3rd. All right, and we will be coming back January the 5th. Parents, you will be getting a phone call when we are an hour away. So your kids are going to call you when we're an hour away from being back right here at the Orchard. Okay, that way you can know and have some time to get ready and head out the door whenever you need to head out the door. All right, but the plan is we're going to be back here around 12:30, and Pigeon Forge traffic can be difficult sometimes, but we'll keep you updated on that, okay? So you'll know when to be here. But that's the schedule for leaving. So be here by 3 o'clock, January the 3rd, and parents be here by 12:30 on January the 5th. Now I want to talk about probably what's been on everybody's mind is what about COVID? We've heard, Tennessee is not the poster state for being safe and whatnot, but we are doing a really good job, and I think the plan that we have in place is going to keep your kids safe. So the first thing is anybody that shows up for this retreat needs to make sure and is being honest about how they feel. So if you feel sick or if you have a temperature, please, I know you want to go, don't try and tough it out. Stay home, okay? I promise there will be another one of these. There's going to be other trips you can go on, all right? But if you feel rough or you have any sort of symptoms of COVID, you need to take one for the team and you need to not come, okay? We want you here, but we don't want you endangering others, and we also don't want you to feel bad while you're with us, okay? So if you feel sick or you have a temperature, if you have a fever, please don't come, because we won't let you come. All right, we're not going to let you go if you feel sick or have a temperature. That's out of safety for everybody else. Now, while we're at the retreat, we're going to be taking temperatures at every single mealtime. So when we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, before you even grab your plate, you're going to get your temperature checked with a digital thermometer. And that's just so we can make sure that we're keeping everybody safe the entire time that we're there. All right, now with that, you may be wondering, well, what about masks? Well, here's what I have to say about masks. We have rented 3 different spaces for us to be in. We've got a guys, a girls cabin, and we have a conference center. Now there's going to be leaders at each guys cabin and the girls cabin, all right? So parents, they're not just running around free roam and everything, okay? But we've got 3 designated spaces that are rented out just to us that we will not be sharing with anybody else, okay? So as far as masks are required, because when you come, you've indicated that you are healthy and that you feel well enough to go, and that we are also going to be in the same 3 places with the same group of people, we are not going to require masks, but we will encourage you to wear one, okay? If at any point you feel unsafe, put your mask on. Bring your mask so you can have it just in case, all right? But we encourage you, wear a mask, but we're not going to require it just because you have indicated that you're healthy and able to go on this retreat, and you're going to be with the same other healthy people with you, all right? So masks will not be required because of those things. But we will not be taking any special trips. If we are driving and for some reason somebody feels like they really got to go to the bathroom or something like that, or whatever medical something that we could have, we'll stop. But if not, we're going, okay? We're not getting out. We're not going to gas stations, okay? We're not stopping. We want to make sure that we're making sure that we as a group are isolating ourselves as best that we can, all right? So if we do for some reason stop, you will need to have a mask on, all right? So anytime that we're not in our cabins or in our vans and traveling, if we get out and it's a location that we're not going to be familiar with, you need to make sure you have your mask on, okay? But besides that, we won't be requiring it. All right, now the fun stuff. What do I bring? Okay, real quick. Make sure that you bring your own snacks. We are not providing a entire case of energy drinks for you to chug. All right, that's on you. If you want to chug energy drinks, I'm not buying those for you. You got to bring those, okay? Beef jerky, Cheetos, whatever else you can think of, like bring that stuff for yourself, all right? We're gonna provide you with meals, but that extra stuff's on you, okay? Make sure you also bring another set of clothes because the games are gonna get pretty crazy and maybe a little bit messy. So make sure you bring some extra clothes, all right? That's gonna be fun though, it's gonna be a good thing. Make sure that you bring an extra pillow and blanket, all right? I know when I go places, I bring my own pillow, I bring a blanket that I know that feels comfortable for me. It's just a comfort thing, all right? The cabins are providing bedding, but it's always smart to have your own stuff with you, okay? So make sure you bring those things. Make sure you have your toiletries, all right? Make sure you got your loofah, all right? Bring your loofah. That's a great thing to have, okay? Bring your toothbrush, okay? Guys, do not forget your toothbrush. Nobody's gonna share a toothbrush with you. That is nasty, okay? But as far as our sessions with getting into the Word of God, make sure you got a Bible, all right? If you don't have a Bible, we'll give you one when you get here before you leave, okay? And you can use that while we're there. But make sure you bring a Bible and make sure you bring something to write with and to write in, all right? It is good to take notes when we're diving into the Word of God, and that's what we're doing at this retreat the entire time. That's what we're there for. We're not just going to have fun. We're gonna have fun, but we're gonna have fun in the context of our community and getting into the Word of God together. So make sure you bring something to write with. You can bring your video games. If you want to bring an Xbox or a PlayStation, that's fine by me. You're not going to have a ton of time to play on those things, but you can bring them. And that's the same case with your phone. Okay, you can have your phone on you. If we're playing a crazy game or you want to take a snapshot of worship or when we're preaching or anything like that, you can bring your phone and use it for that. You can talk to each other, that's fine, but just know you're not gonna have a ton of time to be on your phone because we're gonna be getting into the Word of God the entire time that we're there, all right? And also, you don't have to bring any money. I don't know what you would use it for. If you wanna bring it, that's on you, but you don't have to bring any money because we're gonna be providing you all the food that you need. Your snacks are on you, but we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything special. We're gonna be in the same 3 places, all right? Hey guys, I cannot wait to go on this retreat with you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so good for us to get away and get into the Word of God and talk about how you have a purpose, that God has created you on purpose for Himself with others, all right? It's gonna be an amazing, amazing time. So I can't wait to see you this Sunday right here at the Orchard for Winter Retreat.